All right, let's go ahead and look at our table. Let's look at the row that had a width of 2. Did you notice that all the numbers are numbers you would say when you skip count by 2? These numbers are called multiples of 2. So for example, if we come up to that first row with a width of 2 for our rectangles, when we skip count, we would say 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 6, 8, and 10 are all multiples of 2 because when we skip count by 2s, we land on those numbers. Let's check our rectangles with a width of 3. 3, 9, 12, and 15. So we can say that those are multiples of 3. Now let's check our last rectangle with a width of 4. We have 4, 8, 12, 16. So multiples are the numbers that we land on when we skip count. Let's take a look at the next activity. It says, Elena is building rectangles with a width of 3 units and an area of 30 square units or less. Your job is to build the rectangles Elena could make and draw those rectangles on grid paper on the next slide. Label the area and the side lengths of each rectangle. So let's go ahead to that next slide. Now remember, we need rectangles that are with a width of 3 units and the area can only be 30 or less. So I'm going to show you how to make your rectangles. You're going to come to the grid and I'm going to click in a box. I'm going to hold down my mouse, pull down to make a width of 3, and I'm going to come to my paint bucket, and you can pick any color that you would like. So I know I have a width of 3, and I know that I can make a rectangle with a length of 3 as well. Use my paint bucket to fill that in, and we have a rectangle with a width of 3, and the area is less than 30. So I'm going to take my text box, put it inside, and write my equation. So we have a width of 3 times a length of 3, and that gives us an area of 9. So you're going to make as many rectangles as you can with a width of 3 and with an area of 30 square units or less. So you have the next 2 slides to do that. Then you're going to come to slide 13 and you're going to answer some questions about the rectangles that you made and what you've noticed. Then you're going to go to slide 14 for your next video.